Welcome back to more recent purchases. I shared one of these maybe about 2.5, 3 weeks ago, but I thought it would be nice to share another one before we dive into the holiday season, just in case there's some shopping that you need to do, maybe for yourself or someone else. Also, I do want to remind you that tomorrow is the last day of the Sephora sale, so if you have some items to pick up, I would get on that, and also be sure to check out the video that Haley and I published on Halloween, the opening day of the Sephora sale, October 31st. We shared what we were picking up and some of the products and items that we love that we already have that we would recommend. So that's a great detailed video. I appreciate you using the link that I provide to shop the sale. That will be in the description box below. And I will have the code that you use at checkout to get your discount. The sale ends tomorrow. So today's a great day to wrap that up, maybe while you're relaxing and the hubby is watching some football or whatever. It's so nice to just sit and relax on a Sunday. Also, if you like my look, I'm not a fan of this look, but if you like this whole look, with my teal eyeshadow, the peachy lip, clearly some people do. Clearly some of you do, because in my last recent purchases video, in a clip, this was the look that I kind of had, except my hair was more styled, and I had viewers reach out saying how much they loved my makeup. So last Friday, I unpack this look. I go over the makeup that I used, give you some ideas and suggestions. So if you do like this look, I will have a link to that video that will have links to everything with this look, which I'll add those links here in the drop down or on the corresponding blog post as well. But definitely check out that video if you like this look, because I go into detail and I share what people reached out telling me. So we are going to dive into my recent purchases, and let's get on it. Starting out with the sweater that I am wearing today. This is new. I actually had this before I finished filming my last recent purchases. I just never got a chance to show it, so it's in today's. I don't even know if it's still available. Also, if you like anything about my look today, I will of course have the sweater linked, but I will also link my lip cocktail or any other details that are linkable. Although this video is publishing in November, I actually filmed it in December, so it would make sense that I am sharing my daily word. This is a subscription. It's a devotional subscription that I have been getting for several years now. I share daily entries all the time on my Instagram story, so please be sure you are following me there, because I do jump on daily. And I do share, I would say probably if something really speaks to me, or I feel that my viewers would receive it really well and it would speak to them, I will share that day's entry. I also have another daily devotional that I read religiously. Even if I'm on vacation, I read these devotionals. I will have the other one linked as well. This one is a subscription. It's not an affiliate link. I don't get any token for sharing this. The other one is free, so it's just a download, and they're both great and they're a little different, and I have no desire to add any more to my devotional plate. I feel like I'm at full capacity with my Bible verse memorization, my devotionals, and my Bible studies. And then at the beginning of the year, I plan to do a read the Bible in a year in chronological order program. I don't have any lofty goals to complete it in 1 year, because again, I know my bandwidth, so I don't have a deadline, but they are called Bible in a Year plans. And I think I've dialed in on the one that I am going to go with. I've done enough research. I've also had many of you share with me which ones you've done, and I took note of that, and I researched all of them, and I think I've dialed in on the one that I'm going to do. But both devotionals will be linked. I have mentioned many times that for gift giving during the holidays, for Christmas with the grandkids, they each get 4 gifts: something they want, something they need, something they can wear, and something to read or have read to them. So want, need, wear, read. They get 4 gifts. I do try to stay within a budget for each grandchild, and my daughters, who are mothers of my grandchildren, are the ones that help me select those gifts. I basically let them choose, and sometimes they will even do the shopping for them. Then they will Venmo request me and I will pay them. So Junebug's book, her read, is Fancy Nancy, Fanciest Doll in the Universe. And then I also write in the front of the book. So before they get this gift for Christmas, I will write in it, which is something that I always do. Let me just chime in too that today is clean hair. I washed it this morning and I let it naturally dry. There's no product on it. There's no styling tool. Well, I did take a little bit of a blow dryer just to kind of fluff it up and to kind of hold my bangs back. But I get a color touch-up and trim tomorrow, and I always go in with clean, dry hair, and I won't have time tomorrow before my appointment to wash it and dry it because my day starts really early with clients. So if you're ever wondering what I look like when I'm ready to go in for a color touch-up, this is what I look like, and my hair is literally just clean, no product, air dried with a little bit of a blow dryer just to kind of fluff it up a little bit. And then I did use this though. This is, and I'll link this. Oh, this is just the best thing. I cannot be without it. It is my Clairol Root Touch-Up in the shade. Does it say the shade? No, but it would be like a dark brown, I'm assuming. But this little product here, I did use some of this in the part area because the gray is really popping through. You can probably see it here, but because my hair is kind of covering it, I didn't apply it there. But I always go in with clean, dry hair, no product, which is how we are supposed to go in for our color touch-ups. I understand that if you work and you had to style your hair that day, I think this is what I would do if I worked outside the home. The book that Marin is getting is Alan's Big Scary Teeth. Such a cute book. I love the illustration on the cover and the back. Look at that. So again, I will write in this. I don't have Mac's book yet, so once McKenna gets that to me, I will pick that up. I got a new phone. When I film this video, here's my old phone, but had a couple notifications, a couple calls, and a voicemail reminding me of my hair appointment tomorrow. Today, the day that I'm filming, which is in October, my new phone arrives. So I did pick up a couple of cases just on Amazon. They're the same case, and this one is in like a light brown right here. So I like just kind of that neutral color, and then I just went with a simple basic black. And these are kind of like a more rubbery matte. So I didn't go with anything fancy. And the phone that I ordered is the silver. They didn't have black, I don't think, this round. So they just had silver, which is fine. I put a cover on it anyway. Picked up some more Lumify eye drops. I only pretty much use these eye drops on filming days, just in case I have any red. I vamp things up on filming days because those are days I apply makeup. So for example, I whitened my teeth today, we whitened the eyes, so it's just kind of the rotation. Not that it was necessary, but I picked up a kind of bougie laundry detergent. I only wash my laundry, and so I don't wash Paul's. He takes care of his own laundry, but so I did a little splurge and picked this up. The nice thing is it only requires a very small amount, so it will last a while. It is by the Laundress, and it is signature detergent in classic, and it smells just really good. I'm really a fan of it. It smells lovely. I used it on our bedding, and I love it. So wasn't necessary. I don't know that I will repurchase, but we'll see how many washes I get out of it, like how long it lasts, to see if there's an ROI, because usually I just don't splurge on that type of stuff. I needed to pick up some more of my bath scrubbies, which I am now using a mesh scrubby. This is a 3-pack. And it comes in this little canister. So one is in my shower. Here's the other 2 in this little tube. And I put it on my task list to replace my mesh scrubby every 3 months. So I don't know if that's the proper protocol, but that's where I'm at right now. I also used up my toothbrush head for my electric toothbrush. I have in my task list to replace that every 3 months. So I picked up some more, and I think this has, I don't know how many are in here. Several. It's, but it'll last me for a while, but I used up the other kit that I had. And then also picked up some more Retainer Bright Dental Appliance Cleaner. Paul and I both use this. He uses the tablets to clean his Invisalign trays, and I now have a bite guard or a mouth guard to prevent me from clenching. I wasn't really grinding, but I was clenching. And so I have a bite guard, and yeah, we just get up in the morning, I actually break my tablets in half. So one tablet stretches into 2 days, and I think he may as well. So the first thing when I get up, I will put the tablet in a little bowl that I have next to my sink, and I will throw that tablet in, but these are great. As you are always used to seeing, my UMP protein powder and cookies and cream, always on repeat. Another repeat item is the Transparent Labs BCAA Glutamine in sour green apple. I've tried other flavors. They're all good. This is an auto ship, so I get 2 of these per month unless I adjust my shipment date, which often I do because I typically don't use up 2 per month. So usually I go in and I schedule it to be about every month and a half. So these are always on repeat. They always will be. Also a repeat purchase that I just cannot stop using, although the price has increased significantly, is the Opalescence Go Tooth Whitening System. I used one today. I use one of these per week. It is a costly upkeep, but I find an ROI, return on investment, return on money for these products. And I am set up where I'm also on an auto ship with these just from Amazon. Again, everything will be linked. I was in the market for a leather belt, and I do place value on my belts. I will share that. I'm not going to, I'm not going to apologize for that, but I will look for more affordable belt options. I will take this off. I needed a belt in more of an ox blood, not ox blood, but more of like an aubergine color to go with some aubergine trousers of mine. This is a reversible belt. Is it black on the other side? I can't really tell. But this side, I don't know if you can tell here, it is more of that very deep aubergine color, and that is what I needed to go with some trousers of mine. So I see this, wow, you can just tell when you have real leather. You can smell it. So this is an investment piece, and I always look at pieces like this as something that I can pass down to my girls, for any of my girls that this would fit, because a good quality leather belt is never going to go out of style, and I take really good care of my leather goods. So yeah, I actually think a nice leather belt makes a nice gift for the right person. I think all gifts, it's about the right person, but I do think a quality leather belt can be a nice gift. I wear extra small. For Max Reed, this has like a clear protector on it, so it may pick up some of my filming lights, but I love this book. It's Our Big Book of Sports, a collection of 100 plus foundational words for future athletes. So it is a child's book, but I love this for our little Mac. And then for his wear, how adorable is this sweater with the football, and I love the little stripes on the sides, so nice. That is his wear. And then this is just a little ornament for his gift that we picked up. Oh, this is from World Market, so I may be able to find this. So this is from World Market, just to go with his gift. Replenished a supplement of mine, astaxanthin. Also replenished copper glycinate. And this is a newcomer. I'll keep you posted. I just started taking this after a conversation with my business manager, Haley. I won't go into that conversation, but Enviro Detox, the things we talk about, the things we talk about. Gotta love us. Speaking of Haley, be sure to check out our recent video that we did together sharing our Sephora picks. That video published on the launch day of the Sephora sale, which happened to be on Halloween, October 31st. And just a reminder that the Sephora sale ends tomorrow, Monday the 10th. So please take advantage of watching that video, picking up whatever last minute items you need to take advantage of with the sale. I will have a link to that video. I will also have a link in the description box for you to shop the Sephora sale. I appreciate you using my link, and I will have the code that you need to apply at checkout to get your discount. So be sure to wrap up that sale, and again, appreciate you using my link. And then also for Mac is these little New Balance tennies, and I think these are his need. I have the girls, again, help me, so yeah, I think these are his need, but little New Balance, love them. It just so happened that my Sizzlefish shipment arrived on the day that I was filming, so that worked out perfect. I love my salmon from Sizzlefish. It comes packaged perfectly. There will be a cooler type unit inside the shipping box, which is marked with Sizzlefish. And inside that cooler, there's always a recipe, some different information that you can utilize. And then right below that will be the dry ice. Each salmon fillet is individually packaged, which is perfect. I now get only the Atlantic because it is my favorite salmon variety. It literally melts in your mouth. I get a shipment every single month. Well, there you go. Share with me today what your favorite item that I shared with you today, or what you're going to pick up as a result of watching this video. Be sure to check out last week's video. Don't forget about the Sephora sale. Tuesday, 2 days from today, Haley and I are back to launch the Christmas gift guide series, and we will be sharing in the launch video 10 of our favorite or most recommended, what we feel based on what we have or don't have, 10 gifts that we think would make a great gift. So she's sharing her 10 and I'm sharing my 10. And that is going to launch the Christmas gift guide series, which will cover the next couple of weeks. Like always, we'll have the under $25 gift guide, the $25 to $50 Christmas gift guide, the luxury gift guide, which is gift recommendations that are over the $50 price point, and then the men's Christmas gift guide. So it's all coming. Stay tuned. Be sure you are subscribed. Please share these gift guides with loved ones, other members, maybe your husband and your wish list. So watch for those. Don't forget, links to everything that I shared with you today will be on the corresponding blog post, your top link. Okay, see you Tuesday, and be sure to be watching me on Instagram stories. And then what do you think? What do you think of this makeup look? Just can't do, just you share. All right, we'll see you. Take care. Bye.